Okay, hi guys, and welcome back to Pegasus channel for a live stream. Yes, it is the second attempt to do a live stream, and so far it looks like it's actually panning out. So, yeah. So, it's Monday, and, well, what can we say about Mondays? It's Mining Monday. It's a break between a prep and the main event of incursions. So, take a break. Ready for the US servers to kick off tomorrow. So, yeah, good luck US servers on round 2, or should we say, yeah, it's actually round 2 for the US servers. It's round 3 for APAC, isn't it? So, but, yeah. So, we've got incursions coming up, as I said, and we've also got Mining Monday today. So, I'll tell you what, why don't we just take a quick look at Mining Monday, see how crap it is, really. So let's just click on the event section. So for anyone new who's obviously viewing the stream, yes, I've got the green screen behind me. Unfortunately, I can't edit it out because I don't have a chroma key on live stream. Unfortunately, the recording software that I'm actually using it is Evening Loop. Thank you for coming to join us. The stream that I'm using is AZ Screen, something like that. Screen recording, and obviously it doesn't give me a chroma key, so I can't get rid of this, but it is on a Galaxy tablet. So, and yeah, so anyway, Mining Monday, let's scroll across. Rules of acquisition. Yes, we had a full-blown 2-month arc on this back in February and March, and they made some changes to, oh hello, I thought that was just my phone that did that on. But they made some changes to this to improve it. I don't see how an improvement is, but the one thing is this one here is the solo milestone. Now, obviously, when Concentrated Platinum came in February, this had to be updated. Hi, Andrew. Welcome to the show. I hope to be as entertaining tonight as I can be, but I tend to just not, think about them. Just, I just go with the flow usually. But anyway, Platinum Monday, I'm digressing again. So, obviously, the book Concentrated Platinum in February, and obviously the Devore feature. And that screwed a lot of players over because, well, yeah, and to be honest, Loop, I'm exactly the same as you. I love my feature too. It's brilliant. I mean, the amount of Latinum I can get at tier 4 out the refinery that's brilliant. I mean, 7,000 per day I can do on a 2-chest pull, and we will go into the refinery shortly. But things obviously took a massive change. I mean, you can see my target here is 26 million. Now, back in February, I was only a level 39, so that was down at 24 million. But before the Concentrated Platinum came in, I was down at 3 million. That's all I needed. Was it 3? I think it was about 3 million I needed. And then they brought the Concentrated Platinum in, and then suddenly, as soon as you got the feature, and I noticed this with a couple of players in my alliance, as soon as they got the feature, after the arcs, their points shot up massively to over 20 million. And I don't know what scope are you thinking, why that was a reasonable target. I mean, I've now got to go out and mine loads more. I mean, I could have accepted probably a double increase, maybe a triple increase, but no. They decided to up it to 24 million, and now because I'm 41, I need a 26 million. Yay! But the Evening Bandit, yes, another live stream. So for some reason, my second screen, my backup phone, yes, it's a backup phone, and I'll tell you why in just a minute, is not actually showing me. All it's showing me is my notifications. So me thing to say that I was going to go live. Okay, hang on. Maybe it's just not caught up with me yet, so let's just reset it. See if that will catch up and show me. Here it is. I think that's a live stream there. That it is. So, and it's got a lag on it. Excellent. What a show. So let's get that turned down. So, whoa, no. I don't want to turn it off. And turn that down. That way we haven't got the extra audio in the background. Look at it another way. That target is less than you need to sustain double pulls for your sea lat refinery in a week. Just do enough refines and you'll finish it more over twice over. Yeah, exactly. So, Andrew, good evening. US server 40. Hey, I got someone from across the pond come to say hi. Hi, Andrew. Welcome to the show. I think I read one of your comments on one of my videos, and that was actually pretty good. You have to refresh my memory which comment it was. Was it to do with Armadas? Because that was a good comment I replied to, and it's awesome to actually see some players actually helping their alliances, especially lower level players with Armadas. So, well, that's good. But anyway, back onto Latinum. We will get the Latinum side done soon. But yeah, so now the brilliant addition I find with this is the fact that obviously now we get Quark in this, which is a brilliant way to source Quark, because obviously we do have a lot of officers that we still get to have decent sourcing for. Picard is one of them. So yeah, the best way for the event to try and get some ships full with G4 materials before the event starts. Yes, that is a good way, Bandit. But what I do is I normally do my G4 mining overnight. Now, I am actually going to admit, guys, unfortunately, there's not going to be many videos for the next few days, maybe potentially a week, because of one thing. Like I said, I'm using a backup phone. I don't know how good it's going to be holding my thing. Yes, I can play the game here, but it's very difficult to do the recording unless I do it something similar to this. But I was stupid enough to leave my phone lying around with a 2-year-old in the room while I went to do some house chores. Yeah. Needless to say, when your 5-year-old daughter's bringing your phone in like this, that's the screen. That's the touch screen. That's the rest of the phone. He's cleanly ripped it. And I will give him his due. I did not go to town on him. I literally did not tell him. I didn't bollock him. It was my fault. I left my phone lying around. I mean, he'd already done some. If we can just get the camera to see some. Wrong way round. So if I just get the camera, you might be able to see some cracks on there. But that's what he originally did when he chucked it outside a supermarket while I was waiting for his mum one day to come from a clothes shop. Yeah, clothes shop. But yeah, so he's destroyed my primary phone. Never mind. So I'm going to have to go out and go Android cheap tart. Oh, yeah, maybe so. But to be honest, I actually find Android a decent system. I've never tried iOS, but from some of the problems I've heard, I really don't think I want to try iOS. But we'll see what my next phone is going to be. So my backup phone is a nice little thing. So, yeah, I mean, you'll be able to tell the size difference. Yeah, it's just a little thing. So it is a few years old, but hey-ho. But anyway, let's go catch up with some of the comments. Andrew, yes, you did. A few on there. Yes. Yep, so that was good. 2 shards is very poor. 5 would have been really good incentive. And yes, actually, I do agree with that, because if game catch up. There we go. So as you can see, I've got 32 now on my way to 110. So 5 shards would actually improve that drastically, actually. I mean, you can actually increase quite well. So for pre-ops 40, doing the same with G3 mats, especially if row protects token space in lucrative space. Yes, token systems are absolutely, and I will admit on server 134, we do have that token system protection, Borg space, the rogue space ones, and we even have swarm space protected. I don't like that rule. So, but you can't go against democracy. No, you can't. So, but Max Horizon with a rock, at least, runs cheap, runs my counterpoint on the sides. Yeah. Yes, Andrew, that is a good mining crew. Putting a rock with Kath and T'Pring, because obviously Kath will be for synergy with a rock, and T'Pring obviously to increase protected cargo. A rock obviously in the captaincy is going to improve concentrated mining, concentrated latinum on your horizon, and that brings it relatively close to what the default feature is at tier 1 at least. So yeah, Android for the win. iOS, you've never had issues with iOS. That's actually good then. So have you? Might be worth actually looking at iOS then if you've never had any problems, but I do hear a lot of problems about iOS. So have I done any extra refines? I have done my bonus refinery, and it's nice that they actually put it in today. And it was nice to actually, for Scopely, to literally within 24 hours of, bless her, rest in peace, Nichelle, of news of her passing. Scopely have actually gone out and done this, and I've got to admit that chest was brilliant, because now I can send my TOS of her to tier 2, which I will do on stream. Kenny had to change devices, only got a rock with Horizon for concentrated Latinum. Andy, do you not have any of the other Ferengi officers? Because I thought that... Oh no, I've got to admit, Fess was the easiest one I got. A rock, I think I got in the second part, and Quark, I think I got Quark in the second part as well. So, and I definitely got Kath in the second part. So, Swarm Space isn't protected on server 40, but it's a gentleman's agreement to avoid hitting there. Yeah, again, that's another one. A gentleman's agreement is another way of actually saying row, really. I've got to admit, I'll hold my hands up, I'm like Rev Juice. I'd rather go shoot the buggers if they're overprotected cargo. But the one thing is, I do have a little way of doing this around it for myself. If a warship is floating, and it's got sealable cargo, I will dispatch, if I can take it on, I'll dispatch a fresh warship from my base. So that's going to give it that few minutes to move. Now, if it's at the edge of the system, I'm going to guess it's hostile grinding, wait for hostiles to come, and I'll watch it to see if any come. If they do, I'll leave it alone, because it's actively doing something. So I might as well be nice and courteous and let the players grind and get their ships leveling up. But if they're floating in free space with stealable cargo, I will send a fresh warship. That'll give them that few minutes to move. If they don't move, boom, I'll take them. And that's what I would like to do in Swarm Space. But unfortunately, because of our row, I can't do that. So you get a lot of people complaining, why did you kill my warship? Why did you kill my warship? Because I did. But I'm up against server 140 on Wednesday. That's who our solo leaderboard was against. So... But 1,850 turtle shards need to mark Quark, so yeah, 925 weeks. I'm guessing that would be at 5, the 5 shards you suggested. But obviously 2 shards, yeah, you are probably actually talking a lot longer than 900 weeks. Yeah. So, Andrew, but as far as can't fight democracy, it's exactly what I'm doing on my server. Force changes to the row. Yes, now I do see where you're coming from, and I would agree to a certain point with trying to force some changes. The problem is, you get on my server, I've got a lot of players who just turn around actively say, oh, you're a rogue, you shouldn't be doing that, you're breaking row. Actually, no, we do have one alliance who actively does do various stuff within row, and it pees the hell out of a lot of our server, because they do it that way. I mean, to me, the way I see it is they're playing the game they want. That's what they want to do. They don't actively follow the full server row, but they follow their own code. And one of their codes is empty miners, no go. And to me, that should be just the general rule that everybody needs. So, but every alliance, every server makes their own row up and things like that. I love it when Rev Juice does actually do his Pirate Academy or University, whichever one it is, and he literally rips a server's row to shreds. I mean, he's only done 2, but they're actually pretty good. So, first kills PC for ships. Protected. Oh, yes, yeah. Yeah, protected cargo. Sorry, I just had to click on PC. Yeah, okay. So, dumbness. It's the time of night. I mean, it is 22:36 in the UK, so Right. I also stream on my channel if you want to get. Yeah, I'll share that message from CZG Musty. Just got you with a like and a subscribe, so thanks very much, mate. I do very much appreciate that one. Again, if you do like the stream so far, obviously smash that like button. Obviously subscribers, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I know there's only 5 of us here, but 6 of us here, including myself. But hey, yeah, for those who end up watching the rerun of it, again, please subscribe, like, yeah, and drop a comments down. I have been catching up on the comments from the last stream I did. So, Andy Kenny, I'm only a level 29 and I've got others, but I need Scotty to pring to cover PC so I can reset a full lat node. Scotty? I'm not quite sure why you need Scotty. To pring, yes, I understand that for protected cargo, when going to reset a node, you want to make sure that your cargo is still up and that you're going to be able to mine it before you can get your miner primary miner back. But yeah, Ace Feature and Max Faction Miner on CLAT. Faction Miner, which one do you use, Lube? Because obviously I use Horizon, and I looked at using my Antares, and it was pretty crap. The Horizon outperformed it in multiple areas on Concentrated Latinum with the correct crews. So, but with Frankie crew, right, Andy, that's how I'm doing it. I'm fighting by using their route against them and annoying enough people until all speak up to change the rules. Yeah, to be perfectly honest, that is probably one way of actually getting rule change. Like I said, the alliance on our server that does their own row, but still keeps obviously no empty miner hits. I think they were trying to push for some sort of a change as well recently, but I don't know where that went because I got bored of the conversation and just went off it. So it's just a lot of people throwing things backwards and forwards and no conversation, no progress to actually doing something. But maybe I missed something on it. I don't know. It was on my server's Discord, and I rarely go on that. So I watched those red videos and Row were funny. Yep. I'm a UK too. Can't place your accent though. Let's just say England, middle-ish, give or take. That's as much as I'm going to say, because obviously I don't want to. Let's just say I'm near a big river, a very big river. So Scotty doesn't make sense. Yeah, that's for the crew loadout, and so. But Cadet Scotty, now I'm guessing that will be for increasing warp range. That's the only reason I can think Cadet Scotty would be on there. So, yeah. Yeah, there may be 5 watching you, but it's the start of things getting bigger, mate. Yeah, exactly. And that's all I can hope. Oh, 6 now. Hello to the new person who's come to join us. But yeah, that's what I'm hoping to do. Just grow things. I mean, yes, I haven't got a proper setup. I'm not... Yeah. But my tablet seems to be working. Yes, you've got a green screen behind me. You can see me on screen. I'm not quite sure how much of a lag there is, but I think it's about 10 seconds. But then again, hang on, is that even up? That's not up to date. There it is. Sorry, because I've also got this on my screen as well. So, but what's in that conversation at the bottom? Max Valkyrie. So that's just come in within the last few seconds. So yeah, I'm not quite sure where the lag is, but I know there is a lag there. It was on the last stream. So I'm between River Trent and Sherwood Forest. Oh, so Bandit, you're not far from me, actually. River Trent, let me think where the River Trent is. Yeah, I can't place it now. I'm trying to place it going down the road, from the motorway from me. But yeah, so I think you're within about 50, 60 miles of me or something like that. So, but yeah. So again, I've got the drinks out. It's hot chocolate again, so maybe I might not burn myself like I did in my video, but anyway. So yeah, Sheffield here. I visited there a couple of times recently, Andy, in Sheffield, so not Starby, yes, so you're not far. Lube, oh, Lube, you're even closer to me, you're in Hull. You're even closer to me, you're on the same river as me. So, yeah. But I will tell you, I'm on the southern bank, mate. So, that's brilliant. So now that I've got somebody on 1-3, the next server up from me, across the river from me, so that is brilliant. But yeah, so yeah, mining platinum. Where was we? Mining platinum. So yeah, so now let's have a quick look at the points, shall we? Now, obviously, as you can see, everything's going to be below me. G2, G3, G4, and G5 mining always score points. Now, if you've got the opportunity G5, you obviously your points are going to be higher, but they do score pretty well. G4 does score pretty well as well. And then obviously you've got your resources. How spooky. Very spooky. Very spooky. Then you got your resources points. Yeah, if I could mine 26 million par steel, I would complete this. Not a problem. But that would take me around about 20 hours to do. Put in the correct crew on, which I would use Fluffy as captain and full synergy on my horizon. Because the one thing is Fluffy, his captain's ability is to mine all that. He's literally just a resource miner. And when you put him with full synergy, Jesus Christ, he beats the hell out of any other mining crew on mining resources. I don't know about with the Ferengi though. That's the one thing I don't know. But anyway, so then you got concentrated platinum. Now, like I said, they did changes with this back in February and March. And they gave us 50 points for the concentrated platinum. And obviously, stolen 50 points gained as well. Nothing for losing. Nothing for losing. So, I think that's in the leaderboard. And then obviously, Raw Platinum, they knocked the points down. Because I believe this was like 10 points ago. Oh, the lag's actually not too bad. It's only a few seconds. So, 5 points, and again, stolen as well. So that is the SMS. Now, the solo leaderboard, as you can see, I'm down in 106. I never push this, but here's your steel, loose steel, plus and minus equals. So I guarantee you, I do lose a lot. I logged back into the game this evening to find my Devore had actually been destroyed, so which means somebody's obviously gone pop me for raw platinum. But so now the rewards for this. I mean, I'm to be honest, I look at this and I think parts, yes, brilliant inclusion in this, absolute brilliant inclusion, no doubt about it. But could that be better? Could that be better? When you think about how much it costs just to upgrade your Devore in parts, you don't have any efficiency research for it, but 10,000, providing you win this every single week, and Bandit, I'm sure you really do go to town on this one, but 10,000 a week, yeah, so you might be able to update your feature pretty well, but you've got to do it consistently every single week. So feature? The Devore. And then obviously 1,000 feature parts. Okay. So again, probably not too bad. Depends on the tier of your feature. But the G4 Uncommon Gas is actually pretty good. 638. That's actually not too bad. Resources are pretty terrible. I'm not gonna lie, they're terrible. They really need to look at that. But then again, this is just one event that also is in need of a major facelift. Yes, they'll pass it off by saying, well, we did an update to it, but during the Rules of Acquisition Act. To be honest, that update was just simply adding Quark to the SMS and increasing the amount of points you require because you've got a feature. That's the only increase I actually originally saw with that. It was pretty crap, in my opinion. But hey ho, and then obviously you've got your points. You can't mine G2. Oh, so any low level players, you're screwed on the leaderboard. Figures. But then again, yeah, okay, I can probably see why, but yeah. Acquire 40 million a week, join Latin Rush. That's pretty good. Is that 40 million raw or concentrated Latinum, Andy? So I don't even bother with Leaderboard. Yeah, I'm exactly the same as you, Andrew. I don't bother with it because there are too many players who paid that extra for the feature or have a feature and mine around with Eric and friends while also OPC hunting. Yes, I only do go for the SMS on Mondays. Exactly, Andrew. That's exactly what I do. I just go for the SMS as long as I get that completed. Yeah, Steel and All was increased too. Also, G3 was added for Ops 40 plus players. Oh, mate, okay. So I probably missed over that little bit. I think I was mostly looking at the top and I was just thinking that I don't see any changes in that and things like that. I just Quark added to it. That's pretty much all I saw. So I probably never really noticed the rest of it. I should really pay more attention. But, and then there's your points as well in the leaderboard for mining, raw and concentrated. So now I'm not going to bother looking at the alliance board because that's pretty much exactly the same. Well, tell you what, let's have a look at it. Yeah, so resources, materials and latinum, you're going to score your points. So the points are pretty much the same. So, but yeah, so now actually yes, we will look at this because alliance leaderboards is one thing I have a major problem with. They've got the one best thing we could actually have, but the problem is there's not enough. Alliance credits. A lot of players can use them. There's various things that we can use them for. Not only shields, but we've got relocation tokens. We've got ultra recruit tokens. 250 alliance credits for 50 or 4,000 for a full chest pull. We need more of them in this. 300 for the rank 1 alliance. That is terrible. Absolutely terrible. And I can see probably why some alliances won't really go for that with just that. But there is the other incentives as well. So actually looking at that, yeah, that looks crap. So seeing that normally that always to top up 67. Okay, that reminds me, I haven't done my Unity yet to complete the Flash Pass. Oh yeah, I've still got to do that as well. So, but anyway, that's the rules of acquisition. So an event that still needs more doing to it, in my opinion. But hey ho, let me know what you think. Does it need updating? I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing that I could do with updating is these events. I swear, technology nowadays is just absolutely. So 360k, and I've got 10 minutes to get that done. We'll see. Actually, to be honest, there should be one way we'll do that. Yeah, I'm actually going to touch on the Flash Pass on this one. Now, I've actually completed it and I've claimed the free track. I personally don't see it. Yes, there are, can be. I'll get you closer to the next tier of Harrison. And as Rev has also stated, doing the free play and the elite, and obviously coupled with the 13 shards you get in missions in your teens. Oh, hello, that's a bit of a blur, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, the lag there, I mean, don't know what happened there, so I do apologise for that. Nice, interesting effect on screen. I didn't mean that. But, as I was saying, Harrison, yeah, it's a good chance to get him unlocked if you haven't already got him. He's a cracking officer when it comes to disco PvP. I've lost no end of discos because my opponents have had him on the bridge. Jailer, yeah, I don't see the points. I mean, we'll bring him up. As you can see, I've got 67 shards. What am I going to do with the measly 17 shards in here? Yes, it gets me closer to Jailer, but the problem is, when's Jailer going to appear in a pass again? I don't do the Swarm Armadas where you can get it because the drop rate of Jailer is absolutely shocking. It's ridiculous. So why would I spend Yes, he does shine in base defense. I think I had him in the last incursions on base defense, and he did actually do a pretty good job at stopping most of the players that came after me from 142. But Jayla, yeah, it's like, when's she going to come around again for a sourcing? Don't know. Is it worth me going for it? No. The only thing I can find of value out of this flash pass is the overflow. Yes, the overflow. And the reason why is the sheer amount of platinum I'm going to get, but also broken de-sealing rod. Yes, more. Now, No One Shall has recently done a video about this, and even he stresses that this is good. Providing they keep doing this, this will be good. And he says you can actually up your take from potentially just 2 treasuries per year to open to 4. Now, I'm thinking that's a little bit too much, maybe. I don't think they've quite gone that far, but if they do, brilliant! Yes! 4 treasuries per year. I would love that, but I'm thinking it's going to be more 3. So I hate to go against what he was saying, but that's my opinion. I think it's just going to be 3. I'm really hoping it is the 4, but if we get these extras, so that's going to be 720 per month that we're going to get, and then yeah, exactly, Andrew, more like 3, and then what you get out of your 28-day chest as well, add that on top, so you are breaking 1,080 per month, per calendar month. Obviously, on very rare months, you're going to get 2 of those 28 days, so you're going to get 1,440 in 1 month. So, but when you think about it, like 720 just from the Battle Pass overflows, plus your 28-day chest, yeah, exactly, 4,000. So you need 4,000. So when you add up, you're looking at 1,000. We'll just round it. Say 1,000 per month. So 4 months. That's 3. So that is going to be 3 in a year that you're going to get, that I can see. On odd years, if it carries on and is consistent and keeps going, yes, there is going to be that 1 year you're going to get 4 pulls in 1 year, because all the excess, like I said, if I just round it down to 1,000, but when you add on the extra, so what did I say? 720, 780, 1,080. So that's 80 per month. Times that by 4, 360. Oh, that's another broken de-sealing rod. So, and then you add that up over time as well. That's going to get you an extra one. It's going to take probably 10 years, but yeah. So, but to me, this is the best reason for the mini battle pass. This is the only reason I've actually done it, to make sure I get this. And obviously, completing Unity within the next 18 hours, piece of cake. Contributions, done. And that'll be done. Jobs are good, and off I go. Can't say any more about that one. And yeah, so that is the battle pass. Now, I'm not quite sure why they give us this, but again, it's going to be another one. 2 days to get it done, blast it out like that. I don't care about the solo leaderboard, because that's for players who go out and spend the money on things. But there is one addition to the Flash Pass. There is one addition that would actually make me spend some money. Surprisingly, it's not for the elite line. The £10, brilliant deal. Yes, half a price for 1/3 the work. Value, but what I found, and I can't remember, you'll never get jelly if you don't take advantage of the opportunities given to you. I jumped to the chance to get more shards and was able to get up to tier 2, smashing diamond. That is good. And how good is she at tier 2? Because I mean, I know some players go tier 1 and they say she's cracking when it comes to swarm and everything, but it's like, since the release of Strange New Worlds Crew as well, I've found that using Pike, Spock and Lalan on my bridge is actually, it's getting me 42 kills at level 41 with a tier 4 Franklin A at level 19. It's nearly at level 20. No problem, Diamond. It was it was an interesting video doing that one and trying to figure out where I would go next. And obviously I did ask in the Discord as well about what path should I take and everything afterwards. But yeah, I'm getting that 1 billion is certainly a bloody grind, I'll tell you that much. So if you're really looking at doing the grind, yeah, Tiger Core is a good place. Also, if you've got a ship that can do the capital systems, to be perfectly honest, the capital systems are better. If you've got a ship that can take on those heavy traders, the capital systems are actually going to be better for Europe grinding, and that's one thing I have actually noticed. But T1, she's fine. T, of course, is better, but not totally required. Yeah, that's good. She doubles my Swarm Hall, Bev Kang, Extra Swarm Drew. Cool. Doubles the Swarm Hall, so basically just getting twice the amount of frequency modulators. That's good. Yeah, that is actually pretty good, and it certainly help you when you're wanting to tier up if you're progressing through the levels at a reasonable pace. So if you're a spender, yes, Jailer is definitely going to be a massive help, because obviously you can progress through the ops levels faster, so which means like you can get from 41 to 43 to 45, so you're going to be able to upgrade your Franklin A quite quickly, so you're going to need those frequency modulators pretty fast. So using Jailer, yes, would be perfect for that one. One of the best crews is Jailer with Swarm Kite, absolutely beast. Okay, yeah, so I can see where you're coming from with that one. So next time it comes round, I'll have a look, see trying to get hold of Jailer then. T4 Org can take out 1 capital trader per half, or depending on research, but that's the best I got. Groombridge is my stomping ground. Yeah, T4 Org, mine's tier 5, and I use the punching up crew that Rev Juice put on, and I think No One Shall actually released the crew first. And my auger can smack 1 heavy trader, but it's pretty heavily damaged. It's got about less than 10% hull on it by the time it's finished. But yeah, I can send my tier 6 Enterprise in to Capital Systems, and it will do 5 or 6 normal transports. And that's if I can find a missile. In Kronos, it was relatively easy to find them because they've popped up quite frequently. Soul, I'm finding them very, very laxy-davy. Max Order, Beg, Skinny Mud, and Talon. Yes, I actually use Khan. So, Diamond, what tier is your auger at? Yeah, again, having it high up is crucial. So, but right. So, while we're also discussing that, another reason why I find the flashback another reason good and attempting to actually make me spend some money is the 17.99 thing, because what I'm finding in there is actually infinitely more valuable. So instead of spending that £10 on unlocking the elite track, I'll go for this. Yes, 2,000 platinum, pretty bleh, but the epic directive, if that comes around every month, I'd buy this just for the epic directive. And a rare, so 1 epic and 1 rare per month. Absolutely amazing. And then 1,000 independent credits as well, and 2,000 syndicate. So syndicate I get through faster. But yeah, so I'm 29. I'm double locked. Also halfway to locking Cleon rep, but I can't hit them heavies yet. But my Sally is only tier 6. If your Sally's tier 6, where Ursula, it would be your best place. Send it there. PM, if you've got him, I mean, I don't know how rare it is for below 30 having Pike, the original Pike that we had, but it's Pike, Monroe, Chen. If not, then I'd probably say, where did I grind with my Saladin? Oh, sorry, you're locking Klingons, aren't you? So, stupid me. Thick. Let's see. So you're grinding close. So it's going to be Romulans. So you want to be going to Lapides or Let me think. Lapides. Yeah, Lapides would probably be your best place with the crew that I've mentioned. If you can't get them, then I would probably recommend Grenadats in Romulan space. Is it Grenadats? So let's just get out of these offers and let's get into Galaxy View. So, and then let's head over to Romulan space. Rewind. I just hit 44, so probably more power. August max, yeah. So Max Auger is going to do pretty well. I wish I could get my Auger Max. Unfortunately, it's costing me way too much in G3O, which I've not got. I've just started seriously grinding up, so didn't join all rep events today. That's fair do. So now I do the cluttered screen, but this is how Scopely seem to like our screens on tablets. So, and if I can just get it to move. So grinding there, 6 Saladin, Grenadats. Ideally, you want to be hitting traders, so we need a system with good traders. I don't think this is it. I do apologise for the fact that the game's taken an awful long time, so I think it's because I got too much going on at once, recording and the game. So obviously because the game is pretty big, it'll be a lot better if I did have a PC, but I need money for that. Yeah, I need money, so I've got to save up for it. So Grenadats, what we have got, T1 pipe, oh smashing, that'll do. T3 Moreau, brilliant, that'll do. Oh, you and Andy, you've got the best PvP crew you could have there, literally. So right now, so they're all battleships in there. I found Yadala for Klingon rep. Yeah, if you can reach Yadala, yeah, that's a good place to grind, because I think that's where I went. But doing the tri-lock, that was a very long time ago for me. A very long time ago. So now, did I just see somebody mining Latinum in here? Yes, I did. Ooh. That's another thing that bugs me. Is those diplomacy signs. That bugs the hell out of me. Is he OPC? Should we find out? Oh, yes, he is. So, okay, so by the time we get there, he's going to be gone. So let's have a look. Let me think. Good. My Vadai's in Borg space. I've got... Shoot! I ain't got enough space for all of it. So, tell you what. We'll send the Horizon. So in 3 minutes 38, we're going to have an OPC kill. So we'll just keep an eye on him and watch him. So, but yeah. So, yeah, but yeah, Yadala would be the best place. Once you actually get Tri-Lock, I would recommend just, to be perfectly honest, sit there, build up your repair speed ups, build up your faction credits as well as best you can. Do all 3 before you progress further. Andy, right, what ops level are you? I can't remember if you've already said. So it would be interesting to know what ops level you actually are. So now, obviously, I know it's going to take a few seconds for the game for the stream to catch up with me. What I'll do that is we'll put the Enterprise under repair. And let's have a look at my G2 ships while we're waiting on him. So now what I've done is 29. Yeah, trust me, sit at the trial lot where you are, mate. Do not progress your reputations any further, because if you try to progress them any further, as soon as you hit 30 million on one, you're going to be required to mine G4. So do not go any higher. So if you can, split your dailies between all 3 factions. Hit warships only, not traders. Warships only. Explorers preferably, because they're the easiest to kill, especially with that PvE crew. My voice is going, ugh. But my best advice is just try and mix it up with all three factions, not letting your faction rep get too high. By all means, mine your G3, refine your G3 like it's going out of fashion. Literally like it's going out of fashion. Because you are going to need it. But also set yourself a clear path on which way you want to go next. Because obviously you're at 29 now after locking all three. Join all three. Yes, join all three rep events. Yes, they do cancel each other out. Yeah, exactly. Just get the credits out of them. And that is what I'm going to do eventually when I've got all three factions locked at 1 billion. How I'm going to go about that, I'm still trying to sort of like work it out in my head. So now, do I have an upgrade available here? No, I don't. How far off am I? Oh, a long way, a long way. Right, so it wasn't that then. It must... I keep doing this every blooming time. Right, so manage. I've still got a bit of time before my horizon gets there anyway. And so it's going to be my Tala. Sign ship. I'm wondering if that's ready to be done. No, it's not. How much... I've got 2 components to do on that one, but I'm still 37 off. So, now, what I'm actually doing here is I'm just basically tearing up a load of... I'm just going to tear them up, a load of G2 ships, and then I'm going to take them to augment space, 1 ship a night, put them in one particular system, and let them grind for the night, and they'll soon clear up their ops levels, and then I can scrap them. I've got a Taurus in at the minute. I literally got it from level 1 to level 35 last night, and it should be nearly done. Yeah, 2 hours time. 2 hours time. It's going to be done. So, here we go. Right, now, OPC hunting. Let's have a quick reminder of this. I did do a video of this. It's one of my earlier videos. I can't remember if I was actually on screen at that time. I think it was just voiceover at the time. But OPC. Now, general OPC, there's been a big debate about this lately as well in our server Discord about some players. That's an interceptor. Somebody's beat me to it. But anyway, well, what can you say? Somebody's beat me to it, so I'm not going to get the points this time, now, am I? But anyway, OPC hunting. Now, OPC hunting is rife on a Latinum Mundi as well. A lot of players going out, instead of mining to get the points, they're trying to get the points from stealing from others. Now, I've got to admit, my server, for better or worse, they are pretty good when it comes to OPC. I get a few where they are absolutely crap. I've got some right corkers. I got one player in deep space, the Latinum system just off Hollies. He had 3 Devors on the nodes, all right next to each other. And I popped all 3. Walked away with 426,000 raw Latinum in total. I was buzzing. That was a field day for me. So, but OPC hunting. So we'll use our good friend up here. Can't reach that node. Well, obviously it's in. So as you see, it's a friendly alliance. So boohoo. Long time, but now I want the pylon. 30 blueprints away from the Valdor. Not bad, Diamond. Which one are you going to actually get your Valdor, or are you just going to save up those credits and actually go for the pylon? So, right, OPC hunting. Now, as you'll see, down at the bottom there, there's a little box called rewards. At the minute, it's just got a chest in it. Yeah, that chest, all that means is you've got a chance again in a PvP chest. That's it. You've got a chance of getting one. It's the same with a hostile. You got a chance. Now, if there was another symbol next to it, say for instance the Latinum, that means this ship is now ripe for taking. Now, how you'll take it is entirely up to you. You can either do it when it's just like a couple over, or you could wait till it's a few thousand. If you wait till a few thousand, you're more risk of him running away with what it was. I mean, hell, this is Scuttle Fishy. He'll probably scuttle pretty quickly as soon as he goes OPC. But as soon as it appears here, that is when you can attack these miners. If you attack them beforehand, yeah, you're going to cause yourself a few problems. So now, an argument that appeared on my server is the fact that one player was flying around killing OPC with his G5 ship. That was showing his target was over cargo. But the problem is, as you can see right down at the bottom, is my cargo, how much cargo I've got. His was full. But yet he still took on a target that was OPC. Now, is that a legal shot? Yes, it is a legal shot because that play was OPC. Was it the right thing to do? No. The reason it wasn't the right thing to do is because it means you're being a dickhead. Yes, you're being a dick. Because you've already got a full cargo bay. What are you going to steal off that target? Zip. Nothing. So, if you want to be a dickhead, by all means, you've got a full cargo bay, go pop them. If you're at war, it doesn't matter either way. But, if you've got space in your cargo bay, like as you saw, I had space on my Vidar to bring it in, but I chose not to because there wasn't enough space for me to take everything he had. So, I wanted everything that last player had. Couldn't do it because he ran away before my horizon ride. But this guy, he hasn't got anything. So I'm going to just leave him alone. But then again, he's a friendly alliance. So if I hit him, I'm going to get an earful off my command about that. Why did you hit him? He's OPC. So you've got this many allies and friends that OPC hunting now is pretty much boring. So, but yeah. So if they've got the materials or resources in there, you can go steal it. But make sure you got space in your cargo bay before you hit it. If not, send it home, bring it back out. Chances are they might still be there. If they're not, they're not. Never mind. Or better yet, send another ship. So, as you saw, I sent Horizon to go attack a bug. So, well, anyway, let's catch up on these comments. My plan is to lock all 3 factions, max out Saladin, and max out my Horizons, upgrade all my faction officers to max, and then start preparing for getting my Enterprise. That's my full plan I'm working on. Not a bad plan, Andy. Not a bad plan. However, you're going to be sat on your ass twiddling your thumbs for quite some time. Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. You're going to be sat on your ass for twiddling your thumbs. I was sat at 39 from around about December the 10th till a couple of months ago, and I started getting bored. I literally got bored. I'd done all my buildings and everything. It was just a case of getting through the research, but it was a case of I didn't have what I needed to get the research done fast because of the bottleneck, which is uncommon materials. So we do not get enough uncommon. OPC is OPC. Better a friend get it than an enemy. I like that thinking, Diamond. I really like that thinking. So, but yeah. So back up to Andy's. Yeah. So you are going to need a lot of uncommon materials, and I mean a lot. The Enterprise alone is 50,000 uncommon. Let me just speed up my repairs on the Enterprise. Doing. So, and I'll show you what I mean right now. As you can see, my Enterprise has got nothing available to upgrade because I don't have the materials. But now I have done quite a lot of my efficiency researches. So moving on. Now, as you can see, I've got its polarized hull plating shields. That is what I need. Now, the problem for me being in G4 region now is that's going to take me forever and a flipping day to do. Forever in the day. The parts I can do through Latinum. I mean, what's the parts going to cost me at the minute? The parts are going to cost me 2,000 Latinum to do. Not bad. That's pretty good. But it's the uncommon materials. Now, the problem is with that G3 uncommon materials, I still need a fair whack for my research as well. More than 10 times what I've got available. Just for my research. And that's just off the top of my head. Could be 20 times. So which means my Enterprise is now sat at tier 6 and it can't go any further. it can't go any further. So, which means now I'm backtracking to building and scrapping G2 ships to see if that can help me in the slightest. Now, the downside is I need Tauruses to get the gas and the ore for the Enterprise. And the downside to that little bit is, I'm sorry I'm moving the camera up and down a little bit, unfortunately, is to get the screen. So I'll tell you what, let's move me camera back down there. Can't get in the way, can it? So, and if we go into here, the problem I have now for G2 ships is they're not easy for me to source. So there you go, I've got 4 Findras I can build. That's not bad, okay. Not going to get me very far. I can't build any Tauruses. Now, let me just try something. I'm going to do it here on stream as well. And I've missed that officer thing, haven't I? So, yeah. So, it's not going to give me the option to even use Latinum to get the blueprints. What a bore. What a bore. So, but then if we move across to the Taller and the Envoy, as you can see, I can build a fair whack of towers. I can probably build about 18 of them. Not too bad. So I'm going to get a fair whack of ore back out of them. However, the Envoy, I can build a fair whack of them. So that will replace the Findra quite easily. And I think I get gas back off the Envoy as well. So, yeah, I suppose there's a way around it somewhere. Do Envoys. Yeah. I mean, I will be looking at that. But I'm going to get the other ships out of the way first. I mean, the Envoy does pay better. I'm not going to lie, the Envoy does pay better. But, as Tesco keeps saying, every little helps. So, but, anyway, back on the comments quickly. Diamond is going to go to get the Valdor, then grinding, from grinding in a couple of weeks, okay? But, yeah, 3 max horizons comes in handy during war for cheap repairs. Exactly. And that's another thing as well. When it comes down to war, Envoys, horizons, they're cheap repairs. If you're in the middle of a war, don't send a faction miner out because they're expensive to repair and they take too bloody long. Nearly swore. Use horizons and Envoys because they're cheaper. They're throwaway ships. Botany Base, throwaway ships. Devors, throwaway ships. So even the Meridian is a throwaway ship. But the Meridian has better uses than what even the Botany Bay and the Devor do. So, still nice and warm after all this time. I'm not even sure how long we've been going. So, is there a way of me finding out? No, there isn't a way. Just keep saying live. So, but hey ho. But anyway, yeah, so Envoys, that is one thing I'm definitely going to be looking at doing as well, Lou. So, but yeah, so I'm working on that just to try and build up my G3 materials. So here you go, Skullfish is gone. Skullfish is gone. So which means he's obviously hit his he's got right near his OPC max, so he's ran. Which is the right thing to do this time of year. So now, we was on about that I'm going to upgrade TOS. Uhura. So that's where we're going to go next. I'm scrapping Envoys, but can't seem to source the Envoy parts. I don't have the Latinum to pay for the parts. Sadly, Andy, I'm in the same boat. On Rev Juice's live stream the other evening, I did ask about where's the best place to go get the parts for it, and he said literally Latinum. Latinum, that is it. So if you're unable to source the Envoy parts anymore, the survey parts for the Envoys, I'm sorry to say it's going to be Latinum. That's what I'm looking at. I actually did an Envoy once from Tier 1 right through. Mary is also expensive than Faction Miners. Is more expensive than the Faction Miners. Is it? Wow. Didn't know that. Another thing probably showing that I'm not really paying much attention to my repair costs, am I? I'm just repairing ships for the sheer hell of it. But yeah, so yeah, if you're not getting the parts for the surveys anymore, for the surveys that you need, I'm sorry, it's going to say it's going to be Latinum. Now, that's where I was, Tier 1 to Tier 7. The Envoy, I actually did one just using pure Latinum, and I'm not going to lie, I've got the efficiency research as well when it comes to survey. Was there any? No, I don't think there is any research for survey parts until G4. And that's in the new Galaxy part, which I'm not touching. I'm actually going to follow the line of RevJuice and Ultimate DJs on that one. I'm not touching it. So it costs too much for the time it takes to do it. But no, let me think. No, there isn't actually any research for the parts for the survey ship. So yeah, so it cost me around about 9,000 Latinum to take a envoy from level tier 1 to tier 7. Obviously, leveling it up, I just put it in augment space and did it that way. So, right, upgradable. So, here she is, TOS Ahura, bless her heart, the Trailblazer. She now can get an upgrade. Oh my god. As you can see, there's only going to be a 2% parts. If you need low grade parts, leave the envoy leveling up in the lowest augment system. 2 birds, 1 stone. Exactly. That's what I do. I don't go for the lowest system. I go for a level 25 system because I want it to be able to progress. I want to get through it as quickly as possible. It takes around 3 hours. Solid grinding. Current source and envoy ports right now. Any mid-20 traders will drop them. Ah, thank you, Diamond. That is valuable information. So there you go, guys. If you want to upgrade your envoys, go smack mid-20s traders, and they'll drop the envoy parts for you. So that's brilliant because that's a great way of sourcing them. If you need to farm survey parts, do the level twos. Hello, Nuts Chocolates. Thank you very much. Another one saying pretty much the exact same thing. Level 20 faction systems. So there you got it. So yeah, if you want to go grind them, go out and grind them, Andy. That would be the best place. So now, obviously, I've got Ahura here, ready to upgrade. The chest that we was given today with the active unlock allowed me to be able to take her from tier 2 to tier 3. So she's not my highest TOS officer. My highest TOS officer is actually Kirk, because I've spent a load of transporter patterns on him. So there we go. So now we've taken her up, and she's now going to give me a 12% reduction to shield mitigation when I go take on players. So that's a moment. And obviously I'll save her leveling up when it comes to actually events. So lowest system or augments drop 2-star parts. Is that all 4 variations? The 3 warship. Yeah. So, but no, we're up to 21 people here. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. I hope it's certainly been educational for me with some of the information that I'm seeing. But I'm also hoping that it's going to be educational for you as well. And I'm hoping it's at least a little bit entertaining, maybe. I don't know. But, yeah, you know. So, as you can see as well, I've got a load of officers ready to upgrade. Wesley Crusher, I'm not even going to bother with. He's a self-centered little brat. I mean, take a look at let's have a look at his officer ability when it loads. This is what I was on about with the currency. Slows things down. 20% to own stats. What a selfish little brat he is. He's only thinking about himself. He's only thinking about his own stats, not thinking about everybody else on the bridge. First stuff them, you know. So, look, see, he's too busy with his own pad. He's probably watching TikTok or something like that, you know. But I use TOS Spock at 100%. Use TOS Spock at 100%. Right, Nuts. Can you clarify that a little bit? Can you clarify? Use TOS Spock. Is it for anti-crit, or is it for synergy basis? So, because 100%, I'm guessing synergy. So, exactly, exactly. So, now, the problem is I'm also debating this guy. Should I upgrade Fess? Now, what do you expect from a genius? Genius. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to give you that one, Andy. I'll have to give you that one. So, I go to the faction store every day and buy recruiting tokens. Oh, right. So, You go into transport pans and you get TOS Spock all the time from there. Is that what you're on about? Yeah, he's in the transport stat and anti-crit damage. Yeah, exactly. So no, that's good because he's, from what I've seen, he's a good anti-crit officer. I've never had the chance to test him properly. So because PvP on my server is pretty crap. I mean, yes, I did say there's alliance out there who play by their own rules, but to be honest, they don't really do much PvP unless they're at war with somebody. And they are currently at war with somebody, if I remember correctly. I think it's still going on, I'm not sure. But yeah, Spock is in the transport panel. Let's go have a look. Because obviously I did do this on the introduction to, was it the July arc or something like that? Ooh. What we gonna get here? I'll say if it loads. So we've got 1,000, so we've got a chance. Now, my Honor Guard Wolf is tier 2. He is tier 2. So obviously, as you can see, I need 220 shards in total to get him, and I've got 9 so far. What's the chances of me getting that top one? 110. Nil. But let's have a gander, shall we? So there we go. Ooh, use Wesley is for away teams or lower decks. Yeah, exactly, Diamond. I don't even think I'd do that. Honor Guard Wolf. Oh, what a shocker. 1 shard. Nothing new there then. So what do we get next? Ooh, Romney reputation up by 40%. Yeah, I could do with that for doing my Romney rep up. So negative Federation rep. Well, that's pretty useless to me at the minute because it's not going to go any lower than 1 billion. And 24 skin shards. What? So basically a bit of a choke box. Yeah, a bit of a choke box. But what can you expect from the RNG for Scopely? So if you're getting in TOS spot from then you must have the better ones maxed already. That is actually a fair question. Do you have him looked off on that pull? What do you mean? Because he looked like a data box. I know. So here he is, Spock. I've got 98 shards, so I could do what 89 boxes of these, but it's not going to get me anywhere close. I mean, as you can see, that's what I've got at the minute. So that 100% you was on about. Oh god, who was it who mentioned you want? Can't remember now. Nuts. That 100%, is that what you're on about? The minus 100% there, or are you on about the 100% of officers' defense to shields? So I've only just started on him as I have all the other ones maxed. Nice. So that's a good one, Lou. So you get a lot of transporter patterns each. You get for your recruit tokens quite a lot of them. So I've got to admit, I don't really push through them. I should do, but then I'd run out. I mean, the only ones I could really do, if I'm honest, is this one. 9,000. How long will it take me to get through that? But the downside is, right, there's no officer in here. I apologise for the hand over the camera. But there's no officer in there I can do. So it's all officer XP, and it's not an awful lot of officer XP you're going to get. Let's do the 5 chests. So we'll have a look at the officers we're going to get. Actually, both, but there is referring officer ability. Yeah, 100%. I mean, that's pretty good, really. So officer XP. There you go, 1900. I don't even know what officer that was for. I missed it. But by the looks of it, it's just one officer. That's all I got. And that's just off a 5. Oh, that's off a single chest. So let's. Oh, there you go. Wow, 12,000 for 5 chests. Yay. Not exactly giving us an awful lot. I mean, that standard recruitment box needs really sorting out because there's officers that's uncommon, that's in the premium, that I still need. I mean, like Merrick, I really could do with her getting those last 10 shards, and then she's maxed. Krell's already maxed, so I could do with Merrick as well. Then I've got a full anti-faction Federation faction. So because we've actually got enough, let's have a look. So, who are we going to get first then? We've got Merrick, and we get 1. But we've only got 3 pulls, so wonder what we're getting. Ikara Sulu, Baxter Officer. He's my pilot, he's away teams. And 8 of 11. So, 1 shard. So, yeah, okay. So, let's have a look at the next box. Don't worry, I'm not going to keep doing this for 10 boxes because it can be kind of boring. Since I'm at 100%, the crit hits are now less damage than regular hits. Wow, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I tend to pop my officer tokens during leaderboards, normally with the except a few days ago that I did 1800 ultras to pull Fluffy. Wow, 18,000 just to pull Fluffy. Wow, that's a lot. Every day, barring the faction you plan to get your next ship in the 40s, keep a bank of 25,000 of each faction credit, and the rest should go into officers. That's not a bad strategy, that, actually, Loop. So it's definitely one worth looking at. I mean, it's going to take me a while to get to 25,000 on each of them, because obviously I'm not really getting Federation credits at the minute. So that's because of my reputation level. And obviously, because I need to sort the other 2 out first. But that's my own stupid fault. So, we've all got 9 of 11. Yeah, okay, not too bad. What's that I'm standing on? Kids leaving things lying around the floor. Javid, another maxed officer. So, as you can see, it's maxed officers. Oh, another one from Merrick. Nice. And then finally, we've got Quag. So, okay, so our 7 shards from here. Skinny Mud, I spent a bunch on Skinny Mud for grinding capital traders for free to play best investment. Diamond, what level is your Skinny Mud at? So shards from him. Go to the faction page and look at the faction recruit tokens. Yeah, well, we'll certainly lip over there. Best try and get Fluffy from away teams working on traits. Doing the away teams get... Yeah, exactly. So, right, so Merrick, we haven't got very far. Pike is another one towards being tier 5. Zhao, another one on its way to its being maxed. And that, but I did get some more transport pans. So there must have been a maxed rare in there somewhere. But that's on the premium. So... yes, faction and Borg. Borg and Scouts are priority for faction, not grinding rep for. Okay, now I'm lost. Right, so let's go back. Let's go to the faction page and look at the faction recruit tokens. So let's go over and have a look. Boom, 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 ba boom, boom, boom. My tribble only has 2 levels, the last trait, and having maxed out 4 traits. Bloody hell, Andrew. That is bloody good. 2 more levels on traits for Fluffy. Wow. Hats off for that. I don't even think Rev's got him that high up on that last tier. I think it's only got him on tier 4 or 5, something like that. Right, so faction. So let's put me chocolate down for a minute. And 23:35. But yeah, we've been definitely going over an hour now. Wow. So right, so recruitment 3 is obviously, there you go, 500 for 16 Federation credits. So, and then if I go up, now this is the one that I always pull. It's the 3,000 for 300, because to me that is the best deal I've actually seen in this. It is the best deal. 3,000 for 300. But yeah, if I go up to like this one, recruitment 6, it's like 6,000 for 945. So twice for over 3 times the amount. And then obviously going up again. So, and then yeah, and I obviously won't get any higher than that because obviously I'm not distinguished yet. But yeah, so scroll down. This is the one that I always pull every day, and I do it on all 3 factions. So, because what I normally do is I'll do spend the 945. Right, okay, nuts. Give me your logic on this one, because I'm very confused. Because from what I'm seeing here, it's giving me double than what I would normally do, but it's going to cost me over 3 times more faction credits. So what is your logic on this one? Because I'm actually very intrigued to know, what am I missing? What am I missing on this one? So, that'll keep me going for a little bit longer. Good old little Costa Thermomusk, Thermomuk cup. Keeps a nice one. The goal is transporter patterns. Right. Okay, Bandit. Yeah, I'll catch up with you on Discord. Don't forget to plug the link. Yes, I'll have to add it in with the editing of the description later on. So good night, Bandit, and thank you for coming to join the stream. How many credits is that for the Kelvin? Do you really want to know, Andrew? God, I need to be in the voice to explain this easier. Unfortunately, Lube, if I knew how to actually add you to this, I would bring you in, but unfortunately, I don't know how to add. So, like I said, I'm still learning. This is only the second test, hence the reason why we're literally all over the place on the show tonight. So, here you go, Andrew. Check that out. It's not that bad, to be honest, but it's still a fair whack. But I'll tell you what, Andrew, if you want a bigger scare, how many... I need to know future continue. Yes, so all your uncommons are going to cost this amount of credits on their respected factions. Discord for audio. Yes. I did do that with another YouTuber, Admiral 129, and I'm not sure what he did, but I know he had a PC. I don't want to know, but I'll have to know, unfortunately. Max out on the faction tab in recruiter page. Once you have all these maxed out, you'll start to get transport. Oh, yeah. I know exactly what you want about now, Nuts. I know what you want about now. I know what you want about now. So if we scroll across, I'm guessing you're on about this. Max. I'm guessing that's what you actually mean. I'm on the officer tool. Are you on our Discord? Not the officer tool one, no. I haven't joined that one yet, but I haven't got a PC, so I'm presuming I'm going to need my PC to use that effectively. So once I get a PC, then yeah, by all means I can do it. But at the minute, since I don't have a PC, I get 3,000 transport pounds every time I spend 3,000 faction tokens. Now I can focus on any officer by turning the transport pounds. You can earn 10,000 a day easy. Yeah. So you're about something simple like this, so just skip it to the end. So you're on about something like that. So that's just for one chest, and if I click all 5, 3,000. Yeah? I'm guessing this is what you're pretty much on about. So, yes, I usually do these in a big whack at some point. I mean, what am I up to with... what I've got... Oh, for God's sake, why does it always kick you out of it when you've got to go back into it every damn time? Bloody thing. You can join a voice audio from your phone. I'm happy to chat and share my screen. Yes, we could actually do that. I do have a Discord, and I do have a stage on it, which is obviously I've got no ideas what to do with the stage yet. It's something similar to DJs, but eventually I might start using it at some point. But there is the voice channels as well. Yes, they do nuts. They do last forever, which is a bonus in the game because obviously your ships don't last forever because you can scrap them now. So, but yeah, so as you can see, I've got 46,000 of Federation tokens. Let's have a look at me Klingon. What have I got? Oh, only 47,000. I thought I'd have had a bit more than that. Usually the Federation ones I claim frequently. 65,000 Romulans, so I can do a fair jump on the leaderboard with that one, but probably won't get very far being in the 40s now. But yeah, I mean, certainly we can sort out a voice chat through the Discord. I do have like I said, I do have a Discord. The link is in previous videos, and I will drop it when I add a description to this video tomorrow in editing. So, because obviously I'll just leave the video up as it is, and then I'll add a description to it tomorrow, and then I'll put the link to the Discord in it. So, because obviously, like I said, I'm using a backup phone at the minute. The game's not even on it, let alone Discord. Otherwise, I could literally copy the link and tap the link into it. These are all grindable. Kelvin, Valdor, Katinga, all easy with time, and Mud Crew. Yeah. Now, who was it? Who was on about the having skinny mud quite high already? Was it you, Diamond, or was it? Well, I can't remember who it was now. It must be definitely getting late. I mean, it's 11:45 already, so. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, here it is, Diamond. Yeah, sorry, you did answer the question. Sorry, that is my bad. I didn't see that. His T4 level 20, 350% damage when the shield drops. Wow, that's good. That's good. I can't remember what my. I think my mud's at tier 2. I think. Let's have a gander, shall we? Let's go find Skinny Mud. Skinny, skinny, skinny. Alright, where are you, buddy? Come on, you thief. Where are you? Okay, so he's a bit further down. So what am I at? Tier 1? No, I'm sure mine's... Now, I keep turning around and shouting at the screen every time Rev Juice goes past an officer. Here he goes. Yeah, mine's tier 2. Keep shouting, you've just passed him, Rev, you just passed him, and I've just gone and done the bloody same thing. So mine is currently at 250%. So tier 4, that's actually not too bad. So if we click on that, so yeah, it's going to go up by 50%. So again, I still don't have enough TPs to actually level him up. So it's definitely worth, by the looks of it, going higher up. I mean, I know you said your augur's maxed, but still, that extra bit of damage could probably, I don't know, it might do something for my augur against the heavies. Worth a look. So, but yeah. Diamond, I'm going Klingon, Cat, grind for it unless I get to the second lock. Oh, huh? What, Andrew? You've kind of the only what I'll tell you what is where Andrew. If you're looking at going for the Katinga, I'll show you what reputation you need to be, and it will. I'll show you it on the Romulan because it will be exactly the same. Because obviously this is what I'm working for on the Romulan side of things as well. So I got 10 million left till I get to the next level. So if we scroll up, Vor, there, commended. That's where you need to be. You won't need to get to the second lock because the second lock is 1 billion. And where does that get you? That gets you down to the Tribune. That's where the 1 billion lock gets you. It gets you to the Tribune. So all you need is to get commended. Oh, sorry, on the Klingon side, it'll be the Hector 1 billion the second lot gets you to, but all you'll need is commended just to get the Katinga. So once you've got that, you can literally go for the Katinga and buy it. So but get your credits together before you get there, because once you get there, it'll make getting that Katinga a lot easier. And that's kind of my plan. I mean, I need 198,000 in total to get the Valdor, but that's if I didn't have those 26 shards. But so obviously I'm going to need a bit less now. But once I've got them, I think I'm going to need about 190,000, 180 to 190,000. Once I've got that, then I can make sure that I'm going to be commended, and then boom, I can get the Valdor straight out. Not a problem. By then, I'll have the jellyfish as well. So I'll be grinding. So I'll be getting the parts to upgrade the Valdor. So I wanted to go wrong for the pylon, but realised I could grind most of it while going for the 1 billion lock on Cleon Fed. Yeah, you could. Now I can't remember if I mentioned this in another video. The way I look at the factions is like the old style computer games where you used to set your computer's AI difficulty level: easy, normal, or hard. Now, Federation, that's the easiest one to get yourself up and locked at. It's the easiest one because you've got Tiger Core to go grinding. Yay, you've got Ursva, you've got the capital systems, so you've got a lot there to go for. Now, Romulans is your normal level. That's the next one. That's the second easiest to go for because again, you've got Groombridge you can go grinding. You've got Sol you can go grinding, and obviously you've got your deep space as well. When you get there, Klingons is the most difficult because there is no Tiger Core version. There's no version of Groombridge or Ursva in Romulan space, so which means you've only got Romulus or deep space to go grinding. So to me, Klingons is the hardest one to grind, in my opinion. But that's my opinion. I'm interested to know what you guys think about that as well. I matched mine with Beverly. So that's my new plan. I have 53 pylon blueprints so far. We'll be hitting ROMs exclusively for the next few months. Yeah, I'm hitting Federations for the next few months until I've got enough to do the Valdor. So the crew for Heavies, Beverly, Talan and Mud. Now, I will actually try that one next time I get tomorrow when I get round to it, because I don't use Talan primarily with this one because I don't think I noticed anything big. I mean, tell you what, let's do it. Let's do it. So, if the game catches up with me. So I am playing catch up with the comments as well. So, right. So now Enterprise. Right. Let's move the camera back up out of the way because it's in the way of me buttons. So ship. Org. Assign. So what we're going to do is I'm going to follow this crew loadout. Now. Now, don't worry, there's a logic to me doing this. There is a logic to me doing it. This lag is really annoying. Right, so I've got a funny feeling I've already passed Mud. So, oh no, there he is. Right, so there's Mud. So we'll sling him in there. Yep, there he goes. And then Beverly, where are you, love? Not that one. There she is. Now, I'm guessing that's the kind of crew you're on about. Now, first, do no harm. She's a health officer at 200%, so that needs to be sorted. And then this is defense. So defense is fine. So I need a health officer. And we'll go for Kumak. In place, oh, hang on a minute. Nero's better. There we go. Nero's better. So now we've stacked the. Now let's catch up with the comments quickly. I love my pilot. Andrew Diamond was talking about grinding BPs for those ships. I'm planning on using credits. You do need to crew the underdeck health. Mud will stack. Smashing. Not Rev. Epic Bev. There isn't an Epic Bev. I agree. There is. It's possible I ground out Centurion by killing Roms while they're minus 2 million rep. Yeah, it is a long way. ATA is a way to go for the 40s. The ship's got half my blueprints and ATA's 44 to 46. Nice one. You can use Khan, Ortolan, or Kath. I use Kath since heavies use kinetics. Sourcing for Bev. Sourcing for Bev, Andy. There isn't any. Oh no, hang on. See, Ultra Recruits. That's where she is. She's in the Ultra Recruits. So, grind for your Valdor, save your credits for the 46s. Yes. Officers group, health to 300, Nero, stack health. Smashing. So you guys were certainly following along with what I was doing. Right. Now then. Do that one. Let's use some go-go juice. So yes, I got my speed miners out because my envoy's been out mining G2 materials all day. Well, it was mining them until my son destroyed my phone, and then it just sort of like sat there on a node until I got round. So right. So do this. Move across. Go to Sol. So view system. It must be level locked because I can't see her in Ultra. Level 30. That was it. Yeah. If I remember correctly, they added the TNG crew to the Ultra Recruit pack, Ultra Recruit selection, but the problem is they made it for Ops 30 and above. Yeah, so it's a bit of a kick in the teeth for those players less than that, but Bev is in the stores and the event stores. Yeah, Bev, is she in the event stores? My God, the game's really lagging out now. I think it's telling me it's time to go. So, but we're gonna do this one. Right, so I'm using the crew you suggested. So we'll call in the Auger. Now bear in mind, mine is a tier 5 Auger. And the lag is really not wanting me to do anything tonight. So please tell me that's a heavy nearby, and I'll be peed off if that's it is a heavy. So what we'll go is go attack it. So let's see what this does. My God, lag is really kicking in, isn't it? So wow, I've never had this much lag before. Wow, this is silly. I think the thing's saying enough's enough tonight. So there we go. So by the looks of it, I've beat the trader. Wow, that is a marked improvement. Marked improvement. Because I think I've actually got more to my shields. I've still got more shields. Yeah, by the looks of it, I'm going to have to clear the cache, so which means I'll have to go off to do that one. Late start, Rich from server 34 saying, "What's up, Peg?" As I'm working it. I move. Oh, Rich. Nice of you to join us. Obviously, we are going to be ending soon, so actually, no, my shields went down. My shields actually went down. Wow. Okay. So, because the one thing is when I use Khan in the space of Talan, I still have shields. That's very interesting. But she still won. But this is pretty much how much hull I have left over every time I go up against a heavy trader with the Augur. So, that's not too bad. But anyway, it's been brilliant having you all coming to join me. I mean, I've seen that we topped out at 16 people joining us. You need shield to drop from mud to act. Yes, it does. And that's the bit I keep forgetting. The shields need to drop. So let's have a quick gander at that one. So when 35 rounds. Okay, so let's quickly see if we can find out where my shield finally decided to collapse. Oh, there we go. My shield's collapsed in round 8. So, which means round 9. Mod kicks in, and he's literally does he keep going? Yeah, he keeps going. So yeah, so Mud keeps going. So I think he's boosting the attack, because I don't see much change in the oh, hang on, there's a bit of a change. Oh, now I'm seeing the change. Wow, 2.5 million. Ooh, that was definitely the obliterator kicking in there. But yeah, now I'm starting to see the change in the weapons damage. So as you can see, critical hit from an energy weapon, but now my energy weapons is now starting to spike over 400,000. So there we go, getting up. Yep. So there you can see, just from the few rounds that I'm actually just scrolling through, the effect Mud's kicking in. Look, there's an energy weapon at 1 million hit. 1 million hit, an energy weapon, and that's because of Mud. Wow. I've never actually been through the battle log. I mean, look, 500,000 hits now. Which means my weapons are getting stronger the further I go. I bet if this thing went more. So what did my weapons top out at before we won? 700. Where are we? 35. Here we go. So is that destroyed? Yeah. So after 35 rounds. Yeah, exactly, Diamond. Level up the Augur and Mud. But yeah, as you can see now, this was like 500,000 less 20 rounds ago. So, well, so 25 rounds ago. That I've never actually stopped to look at these results. So 300. So that, I think it's Diamond, you said about being at 350%. So made that 350%. That's going to breach 1 million quite easily, and I think Mud is definitely a player that is worth upgrading when it comes to heavy traders. But there you go, it's Parabellum in one hit. So, but yeah, yeah. So Beverly does restart his shields. She's not as good as Spock, but I think, to be honest, you do need those shields down for this to happen. But anyway, 50% power on my battery, and I just charged this up this afternoon. So in that case, then that is definitely the time for me to say it's time to end, because we now have just turned midnight. It is now Tuesday morning. Now try Decius, then Khan. And Nuts, I definitely will try those two osses. Take care. I know you're about to go. I've got to restart my phone. Glad we could join live and look forward to more. Thank you very much, Andrew. I do hope to intend to keep up the good work. And I'm actually impressed with this live stream and how successful this live stream has been. The next live stream, I'm hoping I'm going to be doing will be actually now tonight. Incursions. Part 2. And it's going to be 134 versus 140 this time. Who's going to who emerged the victor on this one? I do not know. Good night, Ken. Andy, thank you for joining us. But as well, thank you everybody for joining. Even if you didn't stay for very long, for those who did come and then go, thank you for coming to join us. Having that spike was nice. Yes, I did send you a PM. See your PM on Discord, and I will briefly catch it just before I go to bed, mate. But thank you very much, everyone, for joining me. All I can say is, this has been the Pegasus Show. I've been Admiral Pegasus, your host. Stay safe, live long and prosper, and I will hopefully catch you in incursions tomorrow evening. Good night.